The night had fallen quiet over the small town of Grayfield. The hum of the streetlights buzzed faintly as the wind whispered through the fences and rusted mailboxes. Inside a narrow house near the edge of the fields, a boy named Elias sat alone, staring out the window into the dark. He was 20, maybe 21. His face still carried the softness of youth, but his eyes held something older, a tiredness that didn't belong to someone his age. Elias had been sick for a long time. No one really knew what it was. Some rare condition that made his body weaker every month. Hospitals, treatments, injections, nothing worked. His mother used to tell him to keep hope, but after she passed, even hope felt heavy. Now all that remained was the stillness of his room, the steady ticking of a wall clock, and the thought that maybe this was how his life would fade, quietly, unseen. Outside the sky was clear. The stars stretched endlessly, scattered like silver dust. He often looked at them when the pain became too much. They made him feel small, but strangely not alone, as if someone, somewhere, was watching. That night, though, something different stirred. It began as a faint sound, distant and low, like thunder behind the mountains. Then came a flash of light across the horizon. Not lightning. It was smoother, slower, deliberate. Elias blinked and leaned closer to the window. The light grew brighter, golden and white, swirling like a living flame, and then it descended. Not into the town, but into the fields behind his home. His heart jumped. For a second he thought maybe it was a meteor, but meteors didn't slow down. Meteors didn't hum. Without thinking, he grabbed his hoodie, stepped into the cold night air, and walked toward the fields. The wind brushed his hair, the tall grass swaying in silver waves beneath the moonlight. His breath came shallow, both from illness and fear. When he reached the hill, he stopped. There it was, resting in the grass like something from another world. A ship, small, sleek, and luminous. Its surface shimmered as though woven from liquid light, constantly shifting between white and blue hues. It wasn't metal, it looked alive. Elias took a step closer. The air buzzed faintly, warm and electric. The pain in his body pulsed once, then strangely disappeared. He felt light, calm. A soft hiss echoed. Then a door slid open. No seams, no hinges, just a ripple of light bending outward. From inside, a figure stepped out. At first Elias thought it was a woman, maybe human. She was tall and slender, wearing a flowing silver garment that moved like water. Her hair was white, not gray but radiant, glowing faintly like moonlight caught in motion. Her eyes, when they met his, were unlike anything he'd ever seen. Not blue, not green. They were galaxies. He froze. Every instinct told him to run, but his feet wouldn't move. The being tilted her head slightly, studying him. When she spoke, her voice wasn't heard. It was felt, soft, warm, inside his mind. "You are hurt," she said. "But your light has not gone out." Elias stumbled backward. What are you?" "I am called Elira," she said. "From a world beyond yours where light and sound heal, not harm. You came from the stars, from far beyond them." She looked young, his age, maybe a little older, but her presence carried something ancient, gentle, endless. Elira took a few steps toward him, her feet barely disturbing the grass. Each step left behind faint circles of light, like ripples on a pond. "You are not afraid," she said. I should be. "Then why are you not?" "Because I don't have much left to lose." Her expression softened, and she reached out her hand. "Come," she said gently. "Let me see your pain." Elias hesitated, but something in him told him to trust her. He extended his trembling hand. When their fingers met, light spread between them, not burning, but pure. It flowed through his arm like a wave into his chest. He gasped. He could see things, memories, stars, vast cities made of sound and energy. Elira's world. When the light faded, she released his hand. The pain that had haunted him for years was gone. Completely gone. He touched his chest, his face. Everything felt free. What did you do?" "I reminded your body what it had forgotten," she said softly. "How to heal itself. You healed me. Just like that." "Not I. You. You carried the light within you all along." He stared at her, awestruck. "You said we. Are there more of you?" "Yes, there were. We came here long ago to study your world, to heal what was broken. But your kind was not ready. They feared us, hunted us. Many left. Some stayed behind. Stayed behind, why? because some believed there was still hope. They sat in the grass looking up at the stars. For the first time in years, Elias felt alive. "Why me?" he whispered. "Because you still looked at the stars, even when the light hurt your eyes." Time slipped by. Eventually, he asked, "You said you came to heal what was broken." "What's broken here?" "Your world," she said. "Your kind. The earth hums with sorrow, though most no longer hear it." He frowned. "Sorrow?" "Everything that lives sings, humans, trees, oceans, even the wind. But your world's song has grown faint." He nodded slowly. "Yeah, I feel that. You are one of the few who do. That's why I found me. When we travel, our vessels respond to life, to frequency, emotion. I did not choose this place. You called to it. I didn't call anything. Your pain did. Your hope did. The sound of a single heart that refuses to stop singing, it travels far." He whispered, "So you came for me." "I came because of you." "But not only for you." They walked together through the field. Everywhere her feet touched, the grass glowed faintly. "Your people once knew harmony," she said. "Long before your noise drowned the old songs." "I read that once," he murmured. "That ancient tribes believed everything had a spirit. They were closer to truth than they knew." They stopped near a pond. Its surface mirrored the stars, but around Elira it shimmered into patterns of light. "Our kind were healers, not of bodies alone, but of worlds. We came where life was dimming." He asked, "But if you healed worlds, what happened to yours?" "It was lost," she said. "Our star grew tired. Our oceans turned silent. We had saved many others, but not ourselves. Now we travel. To listen. To find harmony again. I'm sorry. You remind me of what we once were." He noticed faint streaks of light moving in formation across the sky. "Are those others like you?" Her expression darkened. "Not like me. Not anymore." "What do you mean?" Some grew weary. They began to see the pain of worlds not as something to heal, but something to erase. To begin again from silence. Erase? Destroy? They believe destruction is another form of healing, she whispered. "But I do not. I came here to protect this world, not cleanse it." "Are they coming here?" "Yes." "When?" "Soon." "Then what can we do?" "You can live. When they come, they will feel your light. Perhaps it will remind them too." "That's not enough. If they're going to hurt people, we have to stop them." "You cannot fight them with weapons. Only with truth. Only with resonance. Then teach me. You do not know what you are asking. To awaken that power is to bear its cost. I already lost everything. If I can help, I want to try." She studied him, then nodded. "Very well. Close your eyes. Listen." At first he heard only wind. Then something deeper. A low vibration, steady as the beating of the earth. "Do you feel it?" "Yes, that is your world's song. Let it move through you." Light bloomed behind his eyes. Golden threads coiled through his chest. "Now, speak the sound that lives in your heart." He opened his mouth. A faint tone escaped, fragile, pure, growing stronger. Light burst outward. Elira's eyes widened. "You carry the resonance just like us." He opened his eyes, breathless. "What was that?" "Hope," she said. That was hope. The world felt different now. The air, the stars, the quiet night, everything hummed with life. Elias could feel it in his bones, a warmth that was connection itself. Elira smiled faintly. "Your light remembers how to sing." But her eyes held sadness. "They're here," she whispered. The faint streaks above grew brighter, dozens of lights descending silently through the clouds. "They have come to finish what they began," she said. "Then we have to stop them. You must reach them through what they've forgotten." "How?" "You already know. The resonance of your spirit. It carries truth." She placed a hand over his heart. "When the time comes, let it flow. Don't hold back. I trust you. For someone who had given up on life, you trust easily. Maybe you gave me a reason not to stop believing." Her fingers brushed his, warm, fleeting, infinite. Then the sky opened. The ships arrived, immense shapes of crystal and light. The grass bent under waves of pressure. Elira's eyes glowed. "They are listening." A presence filled his mind, hundreds of cold voices speaking as one. "You broke the silence, Elira. Why do you linger among those who ruined themselves?" "Because they can still change," she answered. They had their chance. Light struck the field, scorching the earth. Elias stumbled back, but Elira stood firm, blazing like a star. I will not let you erase what can still heal. You will fade with them, the voices thundered. Listen to her, Elias shouted. The barrier flickered. Now, Elias, she cried. The sound, let it out. He closed his eyes, remembered her words, and sang. Not words. A sound of pure emotion. It began soft, then rose, trembling through the night. The light burst outward, golden and brilliant. Elira added her voice, higher, weaving into his. Together they became one immense chord of light and feeling that filled the sky. The ships quivered. The cold voices faltered. What is this frequency? Their tones changed, breaking, remembering. We remember the song. One by one the ships turned pale blue and rose, drifting peacefully back into the clouds. Silence returned. Elias fell to his knees, exhausted. Elira knelt beside him. You did it. We did it. The glow around her dimmed, her form flickering. No, this was your world's song. I only helped you remember the first note. He reached for her. You're fading. Please, stay. Her touch brushed his cheek. My mission is complete. The balance will hold. For now. Don't go. I am always with you, Elias. Every time you look up, every time you choose kindness over fear, that is me. Her light shimmered one last time, then dissolved into the air. The field fell silent. The stars above gleamed softly. Elias sat alone, tears on his cheeks, but his heart was light. He looked at his hands. Faint golden traces shimmered beneath his skin, quiet pulses of light like tiny heartbeats. You're still here, he whispered. I can feel you. Far above, the stars twinkled, as if answering him, and somewhere among them, a soft voice echoed. Sing, Elias. Keep the light alive. The wind carried the last echo through the night, blending with the hum of the earth, the song of a world beginning to remember itself.